Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this video is basically going to be about how I do my fall makeup routine. This is my go-to makeup that I've been doing for this season, just about almost all the time. The only thing is I just switch up the lip color here and there. If you guys would like to know how do I achieve this look, just keep on watching. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. First, I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my skin. I'm gonna use my Skindinavia primer spray for oil control. I'm just gonna use my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. And use my NYX Dark Circle corrector, and this is in the shade medium. Just gonna, since my nails are a little too long to I basically just pick some with my nail and I put it on the back of my hand, and then I just go like this, and it warms it up, so it'll be easier to manage to put into the face. My dark circles are out of control today, as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and put some around my nose as well, because I do have redness around my nose. I always have redness around my nose. And then I'm starting to get a pimple on my nose, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cover that. I have recently got the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and I got it in the shade 322. It is a little bit too dark for me personally. But what I do is I take this foundation, and I take one of my light foundations, and I use my Giorgio Armani because I just do. Anyways, what I do is I do like a pump and a half of the Giorgio Armani, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and pour some. Now, the Maybelline Fit Me is a matte finish, and the Giorgio Armani is a luminous finish, but I like that, when I combine these together, is one, me combining it with the Luminous Silk Foundation, it does not make my skin dewy. It kind of looks velvety, and I just love that finish. It's like a really gorgeous finish. So, I don't know, I'm always mixing foundations here. It's just what I do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean my finger off. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm just going to go ahead and buff that, making sure I get an even layer. But when I get to where I color corrected, I'm just going to pat. Now moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I have it in the shade medium number 25. Yeah, medium number 25. And I really like this concealer. It's become one of my new favorite drugstore concealer. It's very light. It kind of reminds me of the NARS Creamy Concealer, but except it's just not as heavy. So that's really good. So I will be using my Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder to set my concealer. I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium dark. And I'm just going to take any big fluffy brush. You can use whatever you have. What I've been using for my eyebrows is drugstore. Damn, everything so far I've been using is drugstore. But hey, it's because there really are some good drugstore products out there. But the next product is for my eyebrows. I will be using the NYX brow pencil, and mine is in the shade Espresso. Yeah, Espresso. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the spoolie side to comb out my brush, making sure my hairs aren't looking cray. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do them. And we're gonna skip through that because you've seen me do my eyebrows already. Guys, lately I've just been using the Anastasia Shadow Couture World Travelers palette. And the colors that I've just been using is Morocco and Fudge. And I just use, is it this one? Yeah, and I use Soft Peach. That's really what it is. So I'm just gonna use from the Lorac 2 palette, I'm gonna use the shade Buff. So as you can see, Buff. Ugh. Okay, this is not working. All right, hold on. Okay, whatever. Let's not dig into the eyeshadows now. All right, these are the shades. So this is from the Lorac 2. It's the shade Buff, and then this is Soft Peach from Anastasia. So you do see that it's just horrible lighting here, but whatever. I'm just going to be taking the shade Buff from the Lorac 2 palette, and I'm just going to place that color all over just so that it's easier to blend all the colors. So I'm going to be taking the color Soft Peach. And put this above the crease just for transition. Using a smaller blending brush, this is my MAC 224, I'm going to take the shade Fudge. And I'm just going to take just a little, not the shade Fudge, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take Fudge. I'm going to take the shade Morocco. And I'm just going to lightly go ahead and work with that. Just putting this like above my crease, a little bit in the crease. Just gonna go ahead and dip again. You always want to start off light and work your way gradually. I'm gonna define the crease a little bit more, and I was gonna take my MAC 217, but I might use my 239 just for precision. I'm gonna take the color Fudge. I'm gonna just lightly tap it in, and I'm just gonna like focus this on the outer corner. Because I just want more definition. And then you can always just, you know, go back in and just darken it as much as you want. And basically I'm just going from the outer corner. The reason I took my head back is because I can see like where I want it. But right here you see I'm just starting from the outer corner. I'm just working my way towards the middle, but I don't want to exceed. I don't want to like pass the middle. And then here, I'm just going to take my MAC 217. So picking up more of the shade Fudge from the palette, I'm just going to go ahead and place that in my outer corner because I just want to deepen up the look just a tad. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take the brush that I was using for Morocco, and I'm just gonna blend everything out. I did take a little bit of that Morocco shade. I'm just gonna use Soft Peach. And I'm just gonna pack it on. And sorry if you hear my dog. That little fucker always likes to bark at other dogs. He's my little gremlin. Alright, I'm just packing this on the lid. Okay, so we're done with the top. Sorry, because we're kind of not done with the top. I need to put just gonna put a little bit more of the soft peach. On, what do you call this? The brow bone. I'm all over the place. And where is it? Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. After I always like to blend the transition from the brow bone, just because sometimes I get harsh lines and you know how it is. I'm just gonna take the shade Morocco. I am taking a pencil brush and I'm just gonna go ahead and pat this over my eyes. I mean, on my lower lash line. And don't worry if it looks all harsh, because I'm gonna go blend it out. I'm just gonna be using this Real Techniques shadow brush, but I like it because it's so fluffy. I'm just gonna use this. It's very soft and it's not that harsh. I have sensitive eyes, like I just tear. Even me doing my own makeup, sometimes I tear. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buff it out so that it's all looking so smooth. And using this 239 brush from MAC, I'm just gonna take the color Fudge and I am just gonna place it on the outer half of my eye, of the lower lash line, sorry. Okay, so now for mascara, I'm just gonna go ahead and, for mascara, I'm just gonna use this Wonder Pencil from NYX. I'm just gonna put this in my waterline. I'm gonna use my Benefits Roller Lash. So now that we are basically just done with the face, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the rest of the face. Okay. So, we do want to contour this face. I mean, hello. Make it look. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Anastasia contour palette. I forgot what it was already. These two shades right here. Normally don't do a heavy contour, but today I feel like just defining this cheek a little bit more than the norm, just because my hair is back. As you see, I'm just blending this up just to like diffuse it a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the shade Fawn. I forget what the other two shades are called, and they're not in the back of the palette, I believe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just, you see, define more back here. Okay, so now that that is done, I kind of want my under eye to pop a little bit more. So from the Anastasia palette, I'm just gonna go ahead and take what I can get of the banana powder. I need to go ahead and get it on. There we go. That's better. So with that same banana powder from the Anastasia contour palette, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up my contour. So for the bronzer that I'm using to warm up my face is from NARS and is in the shade Casino. Got Champagne Pop. It's just my favorite. Yeah, it's just my favorite. And I forgot to put on blush. But hey.
So the blush that I'm using is from Milani Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Fantastical Mauve.
My Skindinavia makeup finishing spray for oil control, and I love this stuff. I use this all the time whenever I'm using my makeup, whenever I'm doing my makeup. Make sure you shake the bottle and then just take a bath with it. So lately for liquid lipsticks, I've been in love with these 3 shades. 3 of them are from NYX and the other 3 are from ColourPop. It's the ColourPop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and then it's the, just trying to get these together for you so you can see. And then it's the NYX Liquid Suede Liquid Lipsticks, whatever. But these are the shades. For ColourPop, it's Beeper, Bumble, and Trap. These are my top 3. And then I've been using these. But for more for every day, lately I've been using these 2 shades, which is, do these have the colors on them? Sandstorm and Soft Spoken. Let's see, I don't know what I want to wear today. I'm feeling midi. I haven't worn midi in a while. I think we're gonna do midi just because I haven't worn it in a while.
So guys, this is pretty much the finished look right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel to keep up with any future videos that I have coming up. Thank you guys. Later.